Good afternoon. I'm Marla Schulman here at the 140 conference in San Francisco with my good buddy, I'm proud to say, Rinda Laurel.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm good. I was surprised to just be invited up on stage with Ted Cohen. It was quite cool.
I know, I saw that. It was pretty awesome. Why don't you tell the rest of us what was going on? What was the surprise about it? Tell us about your panel.
Well, it wasn't really a panel. I am friends with Ted Cohen. I spent many years in the music business, and I saw him here. He was speaking, and he said, "Come up with me and let's talk together." So I said, "Okay," and we went and talked about musicians and the real-time web. So that was it. It was very last minute, but all in all, the whole day has been really informative and really exciting. So that was just extra. I love Jeff's conferences. They're just fabulous.
Yeah, actually, my experience has been to last year I went to the first 140 in New York, and that was in a tiny, crowded, hot, sweaty theater, and it was amazing. I took a plane, train, and automobile to get there, and I was so glad I did, and it changed my life. And now, over a year later, to see this whole conference blooming with people, the farmers. Oh my God, wasn't that guy adorable? They do ag chat on Twitter, which these are real farmers who want to use the real-time web to help promote healthy eating, what goes on at the farm, all that stuff. And isn't it amazing that they do that?
That's really cool.
So we normally think of media. We think of, music, negative music, entertainment, and we think of farmers maybe as, kind of guys that don't even know what a computer is. And here are these very sophisticated men who are running dairy farms and cattle ranches and who really get this whole new technology. And that was very fascinating, as well as my personal favorite was Dave from the Old Spice campaign. And his presentation, as you can agree, was pretty amazing. And even though it was very tongue-in-cheek. It was really enlightening about...
Tongue-in-cheek can be fun.
Yeah, tongue-in-cheek is really good. But I think that the Old Spice campaign, personally one of my favorites, because I've loved Old Spice since I was a kid and smelled it on my uncle. So when I saw this new branding for Old Spice, I could be the Old Spice, banner girl. I want to just sort of towel off Mr. Mustafa, Okay, enough.
I'll be Charlie. You can be Old Spice.
Yes, but anyway, the Old Spice, that was a very good one. And this is a really informative, really tight conference with, in 10 minutes, you get the really good information.
What I love about these conferences, Jeff's conferences in general, is each person only has, 10 minutes, right? You don't get bored. Sometimes you go to a panel and someone's talking for an hour, and if it's just not something you're interested in, it's really boring. But you get just enough time to be interested in what someone's talking about, and then if you want more information, you can go directly to them afterwards and talk to them and get more information, and you don't get bored, and I really like that. And it does say a lot. It's like micro-blogging, which is what Twitter is, and these conferences are very much like that same thing where, I want to know more about that subject, or I want to follow that person because they're interesting, and you don't get bored. So it's a really great format.
Yeah, and I think that, just to reiterate, that is a really awesome thing. And Jeff Pulver has the ability to really pick some amazing guests. We had the woman who talked about yoga and Twitter, and then we had the wonderful Francine Ward was here today also talking about legal issues.
That was great.
It doesn't delete, okay? There's no deleting on the web. Even if you put it up and take it down, someone else may have caught it. So that was really...
Think before you tweet.
Think before you tweet. So this is at Divine Miss M, DVINMSM, and this is at...
Rinda, RYNDA. Thank you.
Coming to you from Jeff Pulver's 140, where we're having a great time. Thank you.